Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. Hope you're all safe and well and having a good stitchy week. So today we're going to do a stitch with me. I'm going to do it on my Big Cats by Tilton Crafts. So I'm working in this area up here. So it's going to be a lot of dark colours, I'm afraid, today. So this is where we're going to be starting from. Hopefully we don't get tiger. He's on the floor near my feet. He's just been attacking my box. That I keep my projects in, but hopefully he stays down there. So let's get zoomed in. So we're going to be working mainly in this area here today. So unfortunately, like these next couple of pages are all like really dark colours, like 939 and 823 and all that lot. Now we are on the new. I'll put this in the stand the wrong way. In the Q snap, I've got the fabric right in the wrong spot. Never mind, we'll work around it. So we're on the new foam holder. So much better. One, I don't have to have the table right close to me. I do, I can get it zoomed in a lot further. You know I'm still going to have banded that way, don't you? We'll try not to. But this one is on 25 count. Easy guide, I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. So it's stinking hot here today. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning and it's already 27 degrees. I'm meant to be getting up to 37 today. I went to bed last night and it was 28 degrees, I think it was. And I got up and it was 24 degrees. So yeah. Thank goodness for aircon. That's all I can say. It was stinking hot yesterday as well. It was 34 yesterday. Good thing with those temperatures though, you put your washing out and it's dried within like an hour. I was watching Tiger. For some reason he likes this container that I've got me projects in. It's just one of those, what do you call them, cube box things. He takes the hell out of it. I don't know what his fascination with it is, but hey. So yeah, so the good thing is as well, you shouldn't wobble either now. Because this one's a much sturdier foam holder. I was actually going to get the same one I had last time. But they're obviously no longer doing them. Looking at the reviews, they've had a lot of complaints about them snapping, which mine did, but some of them said they received it and it was broke. Some of them said they only used it once or twice and it broke. I was quite lucky. I used mine for over a year before it broke. So I thought, alright, we'll see what else I've got. And I found this one. So this one actually comes with an extra holder, so I can actually hold the tablet in it as well. I thought, that's going to be even better. So next time I do Zoom, I'm going to have my tablet in the holder. And then depending where I'm doing my Zoom, I can use my Lowry stand. Because it won't be in the way of the tablet. December already. Ooh, this month is going to fly by, especially from the 15th onwards when I'm on holiday. Those 3 weeks are going to be the fastest weeks of the year. It's always the case, isn't it? So we've got 2 weeks left of work. So this week and next week, they're going to be... This week may drag a little bit. Next week's the one that's going to drag forever. It's going to seem like a month instead of a week. And we've got 3 weeks off, and they're going to feel like we've had 2 days off. You know it's true. Let's work into this bit here, and I'm not catching that piece of fabric at the top. So, work's been steady. It's not been overly busy. I've hardly had any deliveries of wood, which is generally the case around about this time of year, because everyone's obviously winding down for Christmas, so they don't want to have a lot of stock in. So I've only had a couple of deliveries. Nothing really exciting has gone off. From my last stitch with me, obviously I record these normally on a Saturday or Sunday. And I mentioned that the boss was itching to get back into the trucks or whatever, or do something. Yeah, he's back in the trucks. So, he come in to work on, when would it be? Monday. Yeah, Monday. And he got on his fork. We call it his chariot, because, well, his mobility scooter, because it's always on it. So he got on that and he was just driving around for a bit and moving people's packs and bringing them new packs, etc. And you could see him keep looking at the trucks. And then he'd go over and, well, Shane was already out in his truck. So Shane was actually in the boss's truck. So he kept going over to Shane's truck and you could see him looking into it. And then he'd walk away. Then he'd come back and look into it again. And it's like, he's itching to get in there. Anyway, next thing he was actually in the truck. So he managed to get up the steps and moved the truck over the road. And then his son come in, the one who deals with the deliveries. So his son come in. And about half an hour later, the truck come back over the road, over the road again. And then it was getting loaded. So I thought, oh, he's obviously getting ready for Shane coming back. Because I don't know where Shane goes. I never know where Shane goes. So I thought, oh, he's obviously waiting for Shane to come back. And next thing, the boss jumps in the truck and takes the truck. I was like, he was itching to do this. Anyway, Shane must have gone pretty far. Because the boss come back the truck. And then it got loaded up again. And he went again. And I was like, okay. So obviously, he's feeling okay. Anyway, when Shane eventually got back, his son wanted to load it up for going to... One truck was for going somewhere, which was a fair distance drive. And the other one was just going local, but for Shane, he wanted Shane to take this one local, and then come back and load up and go to Gympie. And Gympie is a 5 hour, well, between 5 and 6 hour round trip. So, anyway, Shane told the boss that what his son wanted to do, and the one that the boss was doing was, I think it was a 4 hour round trip or something like that. And the boss says, well, we'll see how I feel. This is after today. He says, I'm not doing no more driving this week. Because Shane's truck, because it's an older truck, it shakes you around a bit. Anyway, the next day the boss come in, jumped in the truck and took off with it. So I said, all right then. So yeah, so he's been driving the trucks all week. Same as Shane. So they've been sending Shane on like the long trips. And the boss has been like running around doing a lot of the shorter trips. But every now and then he'll do a longer trip. And on Wednesday, they sent Shane to Gympie because he couldn't go on Tuesday. So they sent him on Wednesday, and then from Gympie he had to call in somewhere else. So bearing in mind, as I say, it's up to a 6-hour round trip. And he didn't send Shane until, I think it was 9 o'clock. So it's like, okay, so he should be back, hopefully, because I don't know where the other places I was going. I thought he should be back, hopefully, by the time we finish. Yeah, nah, that didn't happen. So, when Shane's not back by the time we finish, I always phone him to see how far he is, to see what's happening, whether or not I'm hanging around for him, or if he's stopping at his mum and dad's, or or what. So I found him up. I said, "How far away are you?" He says, "I'm going to be another hour." Radio. So you're stopping at your mum and dad's? No. What do you mean no? He says, "I haven't got any spare clothes or anything there." He says, "So I'll need to go home." So I had to hang around for an hour for him. So the main boss come out and he says, "Will you be alright to lock up?" I was like, "Yeah, not a problem." He says, "You've only got half a pack there." He says, "You might as well carry on and get that finished." I was like, "No." Anyway, so he left, and then his wife left, and he just left his son there who deals with the loads. So they knew I was locking home. So I was in the area where we work, and I thought, just nip into the office just to make sure that the son's still there. And he'd gone. And never even told me he'd gone. So I was like, great. Left the front door wide open and everything. So I locked that up and sat waiting for Shane. That was a fun day. But other than that, it's been quite boring at work. No excitement whatsoever going off. Except everyone's on the countdown for breaking up. So one of the guys, we've heard rumours he's retiring at the end of the year, but he won't tell anyone that he's retiring at the end of the year. Shane's asked him a couple of times when he's retiring and he won't say. He was meant to be going to the doctors to see if he could get work for another year or something. So we don't know what's happening with him, whether he is actually retiring at the end of the year or not. And one of the other guys he's not been there that long. He worked there before and left because he didn't like it. He did a couple of months and then left. And then he come back again because he needs to work on boats. Doing the painting and stuff like that on boats. But he's now got emphysema. So he can't work on the boats no more. So he decided to come and work in a sawmill. Well, in a timber yard with sawdust everywhere. So anyway, so he was talking the other day, and he reckons he's probably not going to be back after Christmas. So he lasted a couple of months again. He's going to go back to the boatyard, he says. Whether he does or not, who knows. But I don't think he'll be back after Christmas. But again, he's not telling them. So if he leaves and the other guy retires, that means we're going to be 2 staff down. So that's going to be fun to see what they do with that. Because one of the saw needs at least 2 people on it, and we haven't got any spare people. Now I know the boss would probably jump on the splitting saw, because he doesn't mind working on there. And by the time we come back after Christmas, he'll be over his 6 weeks, so he'll be able to do some like heavy lifting and what have you. So we'll see what happens. Watch this space. What are you going to do after 2 weeks? You'll have no work updates. So, Mum's doing okay. Found her up last Sunday. She's now doing the bits and bobs that she's meant to be doing. She's now doing word searches again. She likes doing the word searches. But she'd run out of word searches. She does the books with a large print, so she can see. So she does the word searches. And she'd run out, but she didn't want to ask for another one because she was waiting for her new glasses. So anyway, my brother's already had some books for her, so he went and got her one, and then she's doing that, and then she's starting using a tablet again. So one of her carers put a word search, of all things, a word search game on a tablet for her to play. So she's playing them. So the talk we had with her the other week has obviously got her thinking. Oops, I got a nut. I don't normally use a full length of thread when I'm doing single 1/1. I normally halve it, but I thought I might as well just do one giant length, seeing as there's a lot of this colour in here. So me and Shane went to the shopping centres on Friday because I needed to find Christmas cards. Anyway, I eventually found some. Boy, they were expensive. So I managed to get some Christmas cards, so I've just got to get those wrote and sent off on Monday, so tomorrow. And obviously, because Friday was the 1st of December, I thought they're going to have all the Christmas music on and everything. Nothing. There's no Christmas decorations up in the shopping centre. They had the Father Christmas, but they had no Christmas decorations up. They had no Christmas music playing. I thought, whoa, what's wrong with this place? And it was so hot. And so we've had a mini heat wave. So Friday was 35 degrees. And normally in the shopping centre, it's normally pretty cool. And it wasn't. It was warm. And I was like, why haven't they got the aircon on? And Shane said, it's not that hot. I said, it's roasting. And every shop we went into, they were roasting. It's like, why have they not got the aircons on? Shane said, they are on. I said, they're not. He said, stand under this vent. He says, and you'll feel it. I said, you can't feel nothing. They were roasting. And obviously Shane's taking his time and I'm trying to hurry up so I can get back out the shopping centre. I think the only place that was cool was the pet shop, because obviously over here they still have dogs and cats in the pet shop for sale, whereas in the UK it's banned. So yeah, so they had all the puppies and stuff like that, so we were in there looking at the puppies. So that one was nice and cool, so I didn't mind stopping in there. And while we were there, there's a big fruit store, normally cheap. So we thought, right, we'll go there and see what fruit they've got. Now I like nectarines. And they had loads of nectarines there. Now, in the supermarkets here, they do the nectarines, but they're so hard. They're obviously not ripe enough, because they're meant to be soft. And these were so hard. So I thought, well, this fruit shop, they're normally pretty good, so these nectarines are probably going to be nice and soft. No, they were rock hard too. It's like, why is everyone selling rock hard nectarines? They're meant to be soft. Because we got some before where they were pretty firm. You bite into them and nearly break your teeth. So it's a case if you do bite them, you've got to bring them out and try and ripen them up to make them softer. It's ridiculous. So I needed to say we went to this fruit shop for nothing. I was going to get some nectarines and some other fruit. Shane was going to get his mangoes. And all the mangoes were unripe. All the nectarines were rock hard. All the peaches were rock hard. And it's like, oh my goodness. So we didn't get anything. Shane even went and stole a trolley from one of the supermarkets so we could load it up with all the fruit. Well, I didn't need it in the end. So I've only got 2 questions today as well, so not going to be many questions to answer. That's okay. I'll find that out in a minute. There was something I was going to mention on here, and I can't remember what it was now. I should have wrote it down when I thought about it. Never mind. Oh, as I mentioned in my update video, we've had a lot of storms come through. And the last one we had, which was on Friday, we just got home from the shops, and it started. And there was a fair bit of lightning and thunder with this one, because this one was a severe one. And I was like, I said to Shane, this is right. I said, before this gets any worse, I'm going to go for my shower, just in case we lose any kind of power. Because our hot water system is gas. So I was like, right, I'm going to go for my shower. And he was like, alright. He said, well, I'm going to go to the loo first. I was like, okay then. So he went to the loo. And this almighty clap of thunder, I mean, it was the loudest I've heard, went off. Made me jump. And she says, that was huge. Oh, well, at least we're in the right spot. It was a massive bang. So I don't know if it was lightning at the same time, you know, when it's like really close together. I don't know if lightning had hit something or if it was just the thunder being right up at the house or whatever, but it was massive. All the cats scattered, literally, all of them. I mean, Tiger's normally not bothered about the thunder, but yeah, even he ran. Yeah, Shane was in the right spot for sure. So, next year, if I decide to do this again, I may not do. You know, like just pulling 3 projects to work on for the whole month. I've enjoyed doing it, because you get to see the progress, but obviously sometimes you don't get to stitch on projects, and sometimes you do, but you pull projects out and it's like, God, I've not worked on this for so long. Why have I not worked on this one? Because I like working on this one. So yeah, so I'm not doing that again. Not unless I kind of do like what I know a few people are doing next year, where they're just doing goals. So like once the goal's achieved, then the project goes away and doesn't come out again until either next year, or unless they've got like mini goals, so it goes away until they've done so many and then it comes back out again. Or we will see. This would probably be better if I could stitch the other way around with my right hand on top, but I can't. And you probably won't see my hand. Should we try it? Oh no, it just feels so weird. I can't ever get the whole nap. We're going back the other way. I can't do it this way. So this year, apparently, we're going to Shane's sister's for Christmas. Oh, she had it there last year. I said it should be somebody else's house this year. He says, well, do you want to do it? I went, no. So we're going to Shane's sister's this year. And apparently, I don't know what time we're going over, but apparently Shane's mum and dad's stopping at his sister's. And then the eldest niece, the little aunt, and partner is stopping at his sister's as well. And then Shane says, he says, going over for lunch, he says, and then he says, I'm stopping there as well so we can all drink. He says, so you can come home whenever you want to. I was like, nice one, I'm having my dinner, I'm going home. Because now obviously I have to find out yet what time, well, what's happening in my family as to when they're all going to be there, because sometimes it's at night time, sometimes it's daytime, so I have to know when to phone them up, whether it's like night time my time or whether it's Boxing Day morning when I phone them up. So yeah, so I have to wait and see what my family's doing. So I don't mind leaving early if I've got to come and phone them up and what have you. Sorry, I'm just counting because I know I only need a couple of stitches on this part and then I'm going to miss a gap. So I haven't decided yet when the Christmas tree is going up. It probably will go up this week. Shane's mentioned it a couple of times. So he's down at his mate's at the moment because it's the last time he's going to see him before Christmas. So he's not going to be down there for a fair few weeks because next week him and his sister are taking the youngest niece down to Grandma and Granddad's and then going Christmas shopping. Sister says she does have a husband, you know, he can take him down and go Christmas shopping. He doesn't like shopping. Well, I know he doesn't, but so yeah, so Shane's running around after them next weekend. So God knows how long he's going to be out if they're doing Christmas shopping. I know his sister likes to get in and get out, and Shane just likes to wander around looking at everything and anything. But Shane will be doing some of our Christmas shopping as well. Saves me having to go. So we'll see how he goes there. these couple here, and then I'll find the questions. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to turn that stupid beep off. So I'm guessing that was Instagram. I'm sure say according to that I should have a part thread here, and I do. I didn't see it. Alright, let's find these questions. I know there's only 2, so it's not going to be long. Oh, this is for... I can't pronounce the name. Juanita Drexel? I think that's how you pronounce it. Now she's looking for the Smiling Tiger pattern. Paper copy only, because you can't download patterns. So the Smiling Tiger is actually through the Cross Stitch Studio. So if you just search the Cross Stitch Studio, it'll come up on there, and I'm pretty sure Betsy does paper patterns as well as PDF. I'm not 100% sure, or if not, you can reach out to Betsy and she may be able to sort it out for you. I know she was originally doing ones where she sent people the paper patterns out, but I don't know if she's still doing it or not. So yeah, so if you just search the Cross Stitch Studio and have a look on there. As I say, I'm not sure if you can get it as a paper pattern or not, or you may just have to message Betsy and see if she can arrange it or not for you. So what was that one? And then the last one is from Beth. Am I going to finish Mini Top Frog by the end of the year? All being well, yes. I say, as it is at the moment, I am on target for finishing it for the end of the year. Unless anything major crops up. It should be done by the end of the year, just. As I say, I've got to get... I can't remember now what I said yesterday. It's just over 2,000 stitches a week on it. No, so I only stitch on the weekends. So depending what I've got to do, I should, all being well, be able to get it done. I had like 10,000 stitches to do. I stitched on it a bit yesterday. So there is a good possibility it should be finished by the end of the year. But we will see. I have every intention of getting it done by the end of the year. Come on, get in, thank you. Oh, Shane did his special again on Friday. Knew the storm was coming. Could hear the storm coming, so I went out and watered the garden. Just in case the storm missed it. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to miss it, Shane, it's massive. And it was black as anything outside. I was like, oh, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, water the garden, and then 2 seconds later, absolutely hammered it down. Good job we've got a tank for rainwater that we can use for watering the garden. So whatever he used did just fill back up again. Right, do something I haven't done for a while. Pin stitch. Knock that off. And then what we got? It's a bit sporadic, but well, I guess rid of the park thread. Not much of this park thread anyway. It's getting hotter and hotter in here. Must be warm outside. All the cats are inside for a change. Even Kitty, so it must be warm. She loves the warmth, so normally she sits out there for hours. Must be getting too hot for her. Come on, get in. Thank you. Apologies. I just checked it. Shane to tell me he's leaving. So he's off to the chemist to try and get some antihistamines. Yeah, the chemists up here, the antihistamines are ridiculously priced. So there's a cheap chemist, a discount chemist down near his mum and dad's. So he's off there. They don't open until 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it won't take him half an hour to get there, but there we go. So he's off there to see if he can get any cheap antihistamines. Because ever since he went to the UK, he's had hay fever. And since I've come over here, I've lost my hay fever, which is great. He's found it. So yes, I need some antihistamines. And the ones that we did have, he's used them all. We did have a packet, and then somehow we've lost it. So I don't know where that packet's gone. So he needs to get some more. Oops. Knocked off stitches I haven't even finished. Idiot. Let me just sort that out before I forget. Carried away. So yeah, so I have to try and get some antihistamines from the chemist, see what they've got. Excuse me, sorry. And then from there he's going to his sister's. He's got a bag full of clothes off his mum to give to, well, to see if his sister's husband wants it. I don't think he will, but his mum seems to think everyone's larger than they are. So, I mean, her sister-in-law's husband is a bit bigger than me. And the clothes that she's sending up, I'm assuming is what she's got from work, which is a charity shop, are all like, I think Shane said the triple XL. It's like, yeah, they're going to bury him. So yeah, she seems to think that everyone's bigger than what they are. It's like the other year she got me a pair of shorts. I'm a medium, she got me extra large. And it's like, you could fit two of me in it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not that big. So yeah, she's not very good at guessing sizes of people. She means well. I mean, oh, trust me to get under it. Bear with me a second. I'm gonna have to flip you anyway because I've unthreaded my needle. Yeah. Let's find out where I was doing the pin stitch. I don't know, somewhere around here, I think. Oh, that's going to be a funny pin stitch. It's going to be in two spots, I think. Never mind. Yep, funny pin stitch, gone wrong. Trying to do not all the same colour. But there's a lot of these colours that's in here. What's this colour? Oh, that might be okay. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to cough. Okay. Sorry about that. A little coughing fit. And start up the top where this, but I'll have to redo this. Q-snap on here. The fabric out of the way from underneath. So, what about 20 minutes left, and then I know I'm going to get a phone call from Shane. I need to sort out money for his antihistamines, but we don't know how much it's going to cost, so I'll wait till he gets to the chemist to find out how much it's going to cost me. Oh, while we were at the pet shop on Friday, they've got a cat tree in there. Absolutely massive. A lot sturdier than the one that we've got here. And Shane's like, oh, we can go halves with this at Christmas. What do you mean we can go halves with this at Christmas? It was like, what was it? It was like nearly $500 or something like that for a cat tree. It was a nice cat tree. It was big and plenty of spaces for him to sleep on and stuff like that, but I won't pay $500 for a cat tree. There was another one as well, which was a bit bigger than that one. And that one was like $700. Yeah, we haven't got that much money, Shane. I don't know how rich you think we're going to be at Christmas, because we're not going to be. Oh, well, I think of it. The fluffy cat, the one from one of the neighbours, was actually in the yard yesterday. Now, I didn't see it because I was doing bits and bobs. But Shane was there and he actually come up to the cat area. And all the 3 cats were in the cat area. Kitty fluffed herself up. She was she was fluffy as anything. Ginger was flying around, and Tiger was just sat there, as you do, at the door, looking at the cat. And the other cat was making a noise, but it wasn't like the normal, like cats do when they got about to fight or whatever. It was just making a noise. So he obviously wanted to. Or she wanted to come and play. So I was there for a little bit until Shane went outside to see what the noise was going off. Oh, and then it took off. I haven't seen it since. It didn't come back again. So yeah, I think he's wanting to play with the cats. I'm not sure. I don't know what he wants, but he keeps turning up. So because we've had all the storms, we've not seen it for a couple of days, so he's obviously been inside wherever he lives. I need to mess around with the phone holder after I've finished doing my stitch with me. See if I can work out a better way of doing it so my hands on anyway. No, maybe have it a bit more zoomed out, I don't know. Do you guys prefer it being zoomed in where you can see the actual holes, or are you not bothered? You have to let me know, and we can work it for next stitch with me how we're going to do it. Put that stitch in the wrong spot. That's a good start. Look at that, needs a fix because this stitch should have been where that other one is. There. So, no one's going to know. So there's the background. End of where you can see, so that's alright. Because I need to do this. Where am I? That one, that's that one. I put half of these in the wrong spot. Obviously, I don't know how to count when I'm doing my stitching. Right, it's an easy fix. It's not bothered me. Yeah, that's alright. I think we need to put the camera lens on the other side so you don't get my hand like that every time. We'll work it out next time. You'd think after doing all these stitches with me, I'd be a master at doing this by now, but nope. Must be warm out there, the birds are not around. They were there this morning though in the bush, the lorikeets. It's bush just keeps flowering and flowering. I don't know how long it flowers for. Well, Laura keeps loving it anyway. Now the birds at work are bringing the babies, so we've got 2 baby magpies. And then every now and then we've had like the Carawongs turn up, a couple of Carawongs. Anyway, they start bringing their babies now. So I'm feeding baby magpies and baby Carawongs and all. Still waiting for the butcher birds to bring their babies. Excuse me. Which I'm assuming will be after Christmas. It's normally after Christmas they start bringing theirs. I can't wait to see how many they've got. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 1. So, be fun to see. Just mark up what I've done so I don't lose where I am. It's going to be fun getting onto the next big cat on here. I've got a while to go before I can do that. See how much of these we can get done before the Christmas period's over and done with. Before we go into the new kind of rotation or whatever I'm going to do. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for next year yet. I know there's a couple of people I've been watching who are doing like goals that they want to reach to. So like Jen, the caffeinated teacher, she's got some crazy ass goals. And then there's Judy, Aussie and the Kiwi Woo. She started doing like mini goals. So like the main goal is to obviously get the projects finished or whatever. But she's doing like mini goals. So like every time she picks up, she does like wants to get to like the next 5% or whatever. I know Alara's on it about doing goals as well. So yeah, so I don't know. I could do stuff like that, but then that means that when you reach the goal, obviously the project goes away, and then you don't stitch on it again for the rest of the year. I might just do like a tiny wheel, tiny decisions, or whatever you call it, a wheel, and spin it, and work on whichever project it lands on for those weeks. And have it on non-repeat, so then I get to touch all my projects and not have a goal and just stitch it on for that week and whatever. I don't know. I'm still undecided. I know my 2 focus pieces for next year, so I know those already. One of them will obviously be no surprise. It's Super Size Tiger Family. But next year, that one's going to get a lot more work on it. That one's going to be my main focus piece next year. And the other one's my piece from my brother, the Minimus Crossing. main 2 focus pieces next year. Yes, I want to try and aim and get a fair few pages done on supersize tag next year. I want to aim to get at least 10. And if I do that, it'll probably take me up to about roughly 30%. Again, it depends on how confetti heavy these pages are. Some of them are really confetti heavy, some of them not so confetti heavy, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, that one's definitely going to be my main focus piece next year. I want to get that moving along, especially since I've got a couple of supersized ones now, so they're never going to get done if I don't stitch on them. 1, 2. And the fact as well that I'm going to be starting another few supersized ones next year. I should I need to get a fabric cut for them. They're going to be fun because I'm doing them on 40 count. So that's going to be fun. Good job for my new glasses that magnify things exponentially. As I say, they're a lot stronger than my current, well, my old ones. My old ones are fine, but I'm going to say for some reason the optometrist decided to put them to the next level up. And geez, I could probably stand in the garden and still see what I'm stitching on. I think she may have got a bit carried away with the lens option. As I say, stitching on 25 count with the glasses on, it looks like it's a 7 count or something that is absolutely massive. Let me get that stitch before I forget. Right, we're going to end it here then, guys. So I don't know how long this was because I had to stop it, but I think it's about an hour or just over. So again, if you have any questions or comments, then please feel free to drop those down below. Again, you can email me as always. Email address is dizzystitcher@gmail.com, or I am on Instagram @dizzystitcher, so you can message me on there. So let's see how many stitches we've done. So we've done 231, so that's not bad going. Let's end this thread. Yep. There we go. So that's where we're up to on that one. We've done a little bit. So this one is at 17.27%. So I've done 22,174 stitches out of a total of 128,375. So just over 100,000 stitches to go. So again, guys, that's it for now. So again, thank you very much for watching. So much appreciated. So until next time, take care, stay safe, happy stitching, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.